a cute little Q&A here in a minute.
Yo, add a hobby in your intro. A hobby.
What's my hobby?
Somebody call Terrell.
Is it sunny in here?
It doesn't matter if I'm performing or if I'm going to the grocery store or if I have to call the bank, I'm sweating. I especially get nervous for cheerleading because it's like the one thing that I take like a lot of pride in. So of course, like, you want to be good at the thing that you're dedicating your whole life to do. And when we started this show, like, I got even more nervous for every performance because it's like, this tour has never been done before, and like, I've never performed for all these many people before that like paid money just to come and see us. Like, there's just a lot at stake, you know? So I do get nervous before performances for sure. It has been getting better with the more shows that we're doing, but the thing that I do to kind of help calm my nerves is whenever I feel like I need Matt talk, or whenever I feel like I need a hug, or whenever I feel like I need somebody to tell me that I can do this, I go and give that energy to somebody else. I'm a full believer that whatever energy you put into the world, you give it back. So if you're ever tired in the middle of your routine, yell for somebody else, because that also like actually helps you breathe, which makes you feel better, but also like you're more likely to inspire somebody else to not talk you, and it just keeps going around. And also too, if you're running around backstage and telling everybody that they got it, you don't have time to think about how you don't think you got it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play the game right.
To answer the question, yes. I think everybody up here on the stage gets nervous. Maybe not Corey.
He's lying.
But Corey's lying. Everyone gets nervous. They've heard me explain this. It's natural to get nervous, but what sets you apart from other cheerleaders and other athletes is how you handle your nerves. A lot of us get butterflies, but what my coach always told me is you need to make your butterflies work for you and find a way to convert your nerves into energy. Another thing that helps with nerves is just simple preparation, making sure that you're prepared for what you're about to do, going onto the stage, because when you feel unprepared, that's where a lot of uncertainty and doubt likes to come in. And so dealing with nerves, just make sure you put in the work so you can ensure yourself that you are ready and you are prepared for whatever you're about to do.
Harry?
I got left out of that one. It's all good. We'll talk later about that.
I would say, oh, that's my favorite. And then they would learn something new, and I would say, that's my favorite. Then we started running the whole show, and I was like, oh, but that was my favorite. Still my favorite. There's so many good things. It's so fun. So y'all are in for a treat. Y'all are in for a treat. It's a lot of fun, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
She would like to know, when did you first start cheering at?
I first started cheering in my backyard, honestly, as weird as it is, because I feel like most of us have, because that's what really got us starting into like enjoy it, and you find your love from like that one thing that you do that makes you want to learn more. And I definitely started just flipping myself in my backyard, and then I'd go to my sister's Pop Warner practices, and then I started flipping there, and then I signed up and I started cheering for my town, and then I went into All-Star when I was like 12, 13 years old, and then the rest went from there.
Prove it!
No, guys, I'm like, I
Beautiful girl walking down the street.
Who was he singing to? Because it better be.
Check out more on his Instagram.
Evan K. Wong.
Hi, I'm James Thomas. I am from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. I am 20.
Stuck me in a room and didn't give me a phone or any kind of time, like awareness. I could probably sleep for 3 days. So yeah.
At the University of Louisville, I've cheered for Trinity Valley. I've also cheered for Gymtown All-Stars. Yeah, I've never been to these other cheerleading gyms like Athletics or Stingrays or yeah, I tried out for Team USA and I did not make it either. So you're gonna what I said. I said what? Yeah, I'm here now. I currently cheer for Cheer Live.
What's your fun fact?
Yeah, Cheer Live. Hey, my fun fact is, and this is actually my greatest accomplishment, so do not judge me. But I won Prom King and Homecoming King in the same year.
Okay, let's start off with some questions. First question from Remy.
Where you at, Remy?
Hey, Remy!
Did I say that right? What do you want to do after your cheer career since so much has changed?
I'm going to school for nursing, so after cheer, I will be a nurse.
On to the next question. This is a no-name question, so.
Shame on you.
Right. How do you deal with the pressure of being a cheerleader that others look up to?
That was.
Yes, that is a good question.
Over there.
Hey.
What's your name?
Kylie.
Hey, Kylie.
Hi, Kylie. I feel the pressure of being an athlete for all of us that children like you guys look up to. I wouldn't even necessarily call it pressure because I feel like that's something that a lot of us kind of, yes, like Andy just said, it's a privilege that we get, every single one of you, to come to these events and to look up to us. And as much as it could be pressure, I feel like we use it as like, that's why we do it. This is why we do what we do. Like when we see, like if there wasn't any of you in the stands, what would we be doing it for? So I feel having all of the kids looking up to us and admiring us, it just makes us want to be better. It just motivates us to go up to the next level, motivates us to, okay, what can we do from here to motivate the next cheerleader to do what they want to do to be great? And moving forward in everything that we do, we just strive for greatness, and I'll give 100% of the time, and really all of the kids are why we do it. So I wouldn't necessarily call it pressure, definitely would call it a privilege, and we just take it all in every single day. I feel like every single show we leave and we're like, did you see the look on that little girl's face? Did you see the way that girl like smiled at you and waved at you, and when you waved back it was like the highlight of her whole entire life? And those little things are what makes such a difference in what we do and being admirable, because when we do those things, it makes a huge difference in, I don't even know where I'm going with this, honestly. But yes, like you guys are our motivation just as much as we are yours. Like you think that you make the difference in our lives, and like just as much as we do for you. I'm gonna give this back to Charlie.